So nothing official. Yeah, I'd definitely be down for the sequel. A lot of fun. Yeah, and I enjoyed this with the weird paranormal interdimensional aspect of things too. It wasn't just like, you know, weird alien sci-fi monster or whatever. Lots of weird stuff going on. With the board and the hiss and Hedron, things like that. I also liked how they used sort of live actors a lot of the cutscenes and their not cutscenes, but like I guess cutscenes. A lot of the scenes and the little lore bits. It's fun. And we're back. Ooh, a new haircut. You are the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. The crisis is not over. Your work is not done. Huh, okay. What do we got to do here? Execute board countermeasures and bureau alerts to fight the ongoing hiss threat. Search the dangerous depths of the oldest house for classified bureau secrets and hidden clues. Okay.
Shawshank Redemption. That's the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier. Not important, but that was it.
New mission, the Foundation. Oh, you know, I thought when I read about the DLCs that the Foundation was do the jukebox, but the Foundation is something else, actually, I think. So we may have a little more chunk of DLC content to do. New mission, Foundation. The Foundation. Talk to the board. All right, before we do that, I'm going to take a quick break, run to the bathroom, and we'll see what this Foundation thing is all about. So we need to talk to the board. So we got to go to the hotline chamber. Okay. Can do. Oh, hotline is back. Yeah, we got to go through the director's office. I don't know. What is my security clearance? I better have like level 9. Collectibles, assets, level 6. I swear the one guy we rescued like halfway through the game had level 9 security clearance. Like, I'm the freaking director and I can't get in.
Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I still don't quite believe it. But you always knew where we were headed.
Don't know how I was getting places I couldn't go. All right, hotline room, hotline. Okay.
Even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline. I have...
Director, situation crisis, in the Foundation. We demand your attention / moxie. Oldest house is in danger. We open the door / tree in maintenance. Hurry post haste.
Problem in the foundation. That was Auti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
The door / tree. We did see like a weird tree carved in one of the pillars there. Find the door. Maintenance / restricted area. Like her little pyramid hair doodad, whatever that is. All right, so I need to find a control point. Shoot, suit is very shiny. I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess let's go back to Central Executive. We haven't done anything about these floating guys yet, have we?
We gotta be methodical. Clean out every last hiss with one thorough sweep, room by room. But if there's a building shift and even one get behind our line, then fuck, this place is a pain in the ass sometimes. I heard you closed the hiss portal, or whatever it is we're calling it. And if we could just flush out the stragglers.
Or these all new talk? Yeah.
So, what's next for Simon Arish?
Well, first off, I'm banning all slide projectors. That's it. Seriously though, we need to review our protocols. Research should not be making decisions that endanger the entire Bureau, but fuck it, the entire fucking world, without some serious oversight.
I think Pope would agree. Certain people in the Bureau have been working in the shadows for too long.
And I'd like to make these HRAs part of the mandatory Bureau uniform. They're not stylish, but better safe than sorry.
I don't think anyone will complain. Not after this. What are your thoughts on me serving as director?
Well, I couldn't be more excited. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, Trench was fine, but... well, you pulled us back from the brink, so... well, I'm honored to serve, man. I mean, fuck, shit. Phaeton. Sorry.
He'll get it one day. So, what's the situation in my bureau, Arish?
The situation is we are still up to our eyes in Hiss. Not to mention the months of repairs it's gonna take just to get this place up and running again.
But is it doable?
Of course it is. You just might need to tell some rangers to grab a wrench once they're done hunting Hiss.
Slide projector.
Did anyone ever mention to you that Darling was using the slide projector?
Well, Salvador never did, but I doubt he even knew. Look, I'm well aware that it's our job to study and contain the things that we don't understand, but some of the things that Darling did were way outside of our mission statement. Look, these things are not toys, and acting like they are is only ever gonna end one way. At least Pope seems to understand that.
Well, it's secure now. No one can reach it without my say-so.
But thank Christ for that.
Marshall.
Marshall's been missing for a while now. Any ideas where she could be?
The last time I saw her was in maintenance when I was leading the Rangers out of the Atlas. Yeah, I told her it wasn't safe, but she said she had to go check on something.
Did you ask where she was going?
Whew. Marshall is not the kind of person you question. Kind of intimidating, you know? But, she was by herself. If that helps at all.
Not really, but thanks. Hopefully she turns up. I'll see you later.
You know where I'll be.
All right, let's go talk to Pope.
Where are the files on parasitic entities I asked for?
I found a couple of relevant files in Dr. Darling's office.
Variants and alterations. What do we got here? Collectibles. All right, so we got many things. The media. Dino, that was a song. Hotline, Red, Future. You seen this one? Hiss is removed / silent from the astral plane. You've been proven / beaten the not you. We like / tolerate you very much. You are / prepared / unprepared for what comes next. We'll speak again. In the future / expansion. Good work / victory director. Thanks. We got 6 points. Heck yeah. Case files, slide projector. It's me. Let's see. Variants and alterations. The Hiss corruption manifests in vastly different ways. Some hosts remain largely unchanged, while others are barely recognizable as a human. What determines this level of alteration? Is the duration of corruption? Could it simply be an evolutionary process that each entity represents a stage of growth in an undiscovered linear progression that leading towards what? Additionally, Hiss entities possess various paranatural abilities. How do they achieve this? Do they gain this from corrupting objects of power? Have they corrupted a single highly talented para-utilitarian and divided their access to paranatural abilities across a network of Hiss corrupted hosts? As a scientist, I am hindered by the sheer number of questions. It's difficult to identify where one should begin. What is the most pertinent question? How do we kill it? That seems like a good start. Yeah. Agree with that.
I'm not going through the Panopticon. Not with the altered items loose.
All right, let's talk to her.
Then go see if any ranger squads are available for a file retrieval. Jesse, good to see you. We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the Hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any Hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Well, eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the Hiss out for good.
That's... really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... yes! Yes, I accept.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored, Jesse, really. Thank you.
So is there no dialogue here? No,
I've looked through the docs we found in Dimensional Research. That slide projector is extremely powerful. You were right to shut it down.
All right, Jesse as director.
How do you feel about me taking over as director?
You act like it just happened. You've been director since we first met, remember? I'm still thrilled. Nothing's changed. Not for me. But the Bureau has changed. Trench and Darling are gone. Their knowledge, anything not written down, disappeared with them. They knew the Bureau better than anyone.
They're the Bureau's past, Emily. We won't operate like they did. We'll learn from their mistakes. We'll be better than they ever were. We won't ever be like them.
Darling's fate.
When the Hiss got into my head, I saw some weird things. I think Darling even spoke to me. Does that make any sense to you?
Well, empirically, no, but phantom voices as well as hallucinatory states are not uncommon here. And considering the forces that Dr. Darling was working with, he could have been transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically or otherwise.
And that doesn't upset you?
Oh, very. And the fact that he hid those forces from me, it's infuriating. But Darling's dream was always to look beyond our reality. This time he may have taken a step too far, but as long as his consciousness can perceive his surroundings, I'm sure he's loving it.
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect you from the darker side of his work.
Fuck that. I'm not a child. Like, don't just assume I'm going to consider something morally repugnant.
Which it all was.
Which it all was, of course.
Dylan's condition.
How is Dylan?
The same. I can't detect any Hiss activity, but his physiology has certainly been altered by it. And I can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or simply the aftermath of the Hiss, like spasms. Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then I just have to wait for him. That's fair. He waited a long time for me.
Don't worry. We'll be monitoring him round the clock. If he wakes up, we'll be ready. I don't mean that in a hostile way, just... well, you know.
I hear you. My brother isn't exactly popular around here. I hope one day he'll have the chance to change that.
HRA failure.
So, there was a moment after Hedron died that I couldn't feel my powers. The hiss got into my head. Just for a moment.
So that explains the HRA outage. Before we knew what was happening, the Hiss had us. They were in my head. I saw terrible things. I mean, I was about to go under forever when the Hiss was pushed back. The HRAs had come back on. Dylan vanished afterwards, and we fought off the Hiss that came after him. So if Hedron's death knocked out the HRAs, that means there must be a new local source for them to relay, which I'm guessing must be...
me.
You.
Hmm.
Hedron is dead, assuming that word even applies to a resonant-based life form. But whatever it awakened in you, the power you call Polaris, is still active. Or at least, that's what my instruments are telling me.
I don't think we're ever gonna understand all of this. And I'm okay with that. I'm just glad you're here with me. That's good to know. Thanks, Emily.
The board.
I found Dylan attacking the astral plane and the board. What was he hoping to accomplish?
Huh. Since they arrived, Hiss have been corrupting objects of power, which have an inherent link to the astral plane. Maybe their goal was to access the astral plane and the board itself.
That still doesn't tell us why.
His motives are a difficult thing to work out, but I have been digging through confidential files and noticed a strange gap in knowledge regarding the board. Looks like any data on them has either been deleted or was never gathered in the first place.
Then maybe it's time someone looked into that.
Maybe it is.
Well, I've got a bureau to run. See you soon.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
If the slide projector requires a slide to open dimensional doorways, then which is the object of power?
Okay, so we need to find the door in maintenance/restricted. I also got a bunch of points to use outfits. So we've got civilian, director's suit, might as well wear the suit for now. It's funny, I feel like we found when we fought in the mirror, we were wearing a different outfit, or the thing with us we encountered was a different outfit. Why you can't wear that? That looked cool. Okay, 6 points. Shield strength, let's do, what is this, 3 and... Get 6. Let's do... Ground slam damage. And melee is expensive. And let's do... Let's do a little more levitation. That gives us 1. I don't think... I'll just save it. save it. Let's see. Astral constructs. So we've not made the surge yet, which looks like kind of like a grenade launcher. I feel like, unless it does more, I wonder if it does more damage than the rockets. All right, it's fast travel. We need to go to maintenance. Restricted area. So what do we want? Foundation?
Dark, quiet, trans-dimensional.
Trans-dimensional.
This place really suits Ahti. So that etching is the door. Okay, let's try opening it.
Hello? Housekeeping? Is there dust in the astral plane? Foundation.
No time for sightseeing. The board said this was an emergency.
Creepy. Oh, can we grab? Oh, cool. Research site Gamma.
Looks like no one's been down here in a while.
The heck was that?
Crystals are kind of pretty. Emily would be having a field day down here.
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than I'd like. But this place, it's something else. The floors crawl, the walls slither. It's a shifting pit. On the street, it's just another drab building standing there for anyone to see. But no one does. How do we miss it? Northmore. Acting director in Northmore from Washington. He'll expect answers, which is why I'm making these tapes. They're evidence that I'm at least trying to understand. Father searched his entire life for something like this, and we find it 1 week after he's buried. He always hated irony. Of course, Father, the great director, Ash, would have been the first man in. And look at me, his bookworm son, the supposed head of research who can't stop his legs from shaking long enough to step over the threshold.
It's kind of about the first director. Deep cavern. Deep cavern looks locked. Okay. It's like smash it. No smashing. All right. So we got to go to research site Delta. Explore the foundation.
The foundation. Bottom of the oldest house. Stop the hiss.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline? Unless she's dead. Jesus.
Crap.
She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
All right. See missions, collectibles, multimedia. What's that? Let's go to the hotline. What do you have to say?
I only heard of the Foundation when I became head of operations. The very bottom of the oldest house. Director access only. Just the name alone is classified. Zachariah gave me a tour the day I was promoted. Said I should see it for myself, to understand. After that, I snuck down on my own from time to time to keep tabs on the place, and on them. But nothing ever changed down there. Not even the walls. It's solid, permanent, different from the rest of the house. Of course, they were always watching me. I never stayed long. I'm not stupid. I have to stop the hiss from finding this place. I'm the only one who can.
You don't want hiss in your foundation. It's bad news. Like termites. That's for everything. Ooh.
The hiss found their way down here too, huh?
Good supply of rocks, though. Alright, let's not go into the very bright light. When this game looks with ray tracing, I feel like it could be pretty good. Maybe make the light a little less harsh in places. Just go this way. Let me go charge. Let's switch back to Pierce. Let's see. Let's replace. We got a zoom upgrade. Boink. Let's see, damage while aiming. Better than that. Zoom boost. Zoom 18%. Same as 35. Accuracy. You're on my side now. Control point, awesome. They kind of just pop after a while. You're not letting me get the loot? What the heck, game? On my way to the deep cavern, huh? Whoa! Did you just throw a hammer at me? Alright, I think we could use some explosives.